Why is it that Tom Brady always comes up when we're talking about the NFL? Well, he is synonymous with the sport at this point, but first, let's talk about Brady's ex-wife's cryptic message. Good things don't always last long. After 13 years of togetherness, NFL legend Tom Brady and wife Gisele Bündchen called it quits last October. So what went wrong? Well, relationships aren't exactly black and white, but it raises questions when it ends between two public figures. But what has the Brazilian supermodel done now to gain attention? The gorgeous 42-year-old is never shy of expressing her thoughts, even on personal matters. As for her ex-husband, Tom Brady, she had quite a few words of wisdom to share with her peeps on Instagram. What's so special about this post? Gisele shared the post just hours before Tampa Bay quarterback Brady took to the field against the Atlanta Falcons. She posted a picture of herself meditating in what looked like a scenic jungle setting, sitting in a shining spotlight where the sunlight pierced through the thick trees. Could this be pointing a finger toward her transition into the light after a difficult journey? Maybe we're reading too much into it, but she captured the picture with a quote, Jalaluddin Rumi. Bündchen wrote, "The quieter you become, the more you can hear." Then added, "Wishing you all a joyful and blessed 2023. Yes, there's nothing cryptic about the post, but onlookers can't exactly let it be, considering the two celebrities had a very public breakup. So there's bound to be more juice in this. This brings us back to, could Gisele have meant more? People are calling Gisele Bündchen's latest social media post cryptic, and that's all because of Brady. It hasn't been Brady's year in terms of team victories. Sports analysts are still confused about whether the quarterback will call it quits or not. Brady has announced his retirement before coming back to the field only after a short break, but things aren't looking up for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as they get smashed in almost every game. And Brady's not having a great time either. For Gisele's post to come just hours before another disappointing day for Brady isn't something that the fans are ready to let slip. Could her quote have been subjective, considering she's in a better place while Brady was in the eye of the storm against the Atlanta Falcons? Yes, the Buccaneers lost again, and the streak continues as they finished 30-17 against the Falcons, registering yet another loss. Could Gisele's quote be only a wise sentiment she felt she could share with the fans? Of course, there was no mention of Brady or any bitterness. But we like to create drama, right? The 42-year-old supermodel has been vacationing all over Brazil since Christmas with her kids. After her divorce, she made sure that everyone knew she was heading out to a healing period, and it looks like it's working for her. Brady, on the other hand, not so much. It's commendable that both parties have been incredibly respectable in handling their separation. Gisele is meditating, but how's Tom handling things? For starters, Tom Brady has shared a few things he's considering before retirement. The entire world wants to know if the great Tom Brady is finally leaving it all behind. His father has been worried about Brady stretching it a bit too much and not quitting when he needs to. But it seems that after his retirement ordeal last year, the quarterback has had time to reflect on a few lessons he has learned along the way. The 45-year-old returned only after 40 days of announcing his retirement last year, and now everyone's eyeing his 23rd season. Does he have any regrets? It sure doesn't look like it, but the 7-time Super Bowl winner thinks that he should have taken care of a few important things. Talking on his Let's Go podcast, Brady said that he has sympathy for quarterback Aaron Rodgers, whose football future is also hanging loose, just like his. It was at this moment that Tom confessed that he made a mistake of not deciding his future when the season ended. Speaking of Rodgers, the Packers' GOAT just ended his 18th season, but he hasn't been as quick as Tom in deciding his future. The 39-year-old has confirmed that he will not drag the process. Rodgers has the same questions as Brady did when he decided to retire. Do they have anything more to prove? More to achieve? Are they ready for another grind? or is it time to step away? Which brings me to, will Tom Brady make a solid decision this time like Aaron Judge? Unlike Brady, Aaron seems stronger in his resolve to make the final decision about his career. Tom Brady thinks that Aaron Judge still has it in him and he's an incredible player who can still do great stuff. But Aaron calls himself a realist and thinks that he's accomplished great things in the NFL, but as a team, he thinks he knows where he stands. The Packers quarterback knows that it's a young team and older guys would eventually need to step down. But we don't think Brady has got that down. While Rodgers says that he'll take some time, but his decision would be absolute, Brady hasn't decided anything yet again. He'll be a free agent soon, but everyone's still stuck on whether he's retiring. The way he's saying how Aaron can obviously still continue to play, it doesn't seem like he's in the mood to step away. On the contrary, Brady wants to recreate the playoffs magic. To Tom, every team is 0-0 once the playoffs begin. So he thinks that the Buccaneers can bring a bit of success to their otherwise disappointing season. This brings us back to this. Is it right for Brady to retire after his toughest NFL season? Every great athlete either wants to go down swinging or call it quits at the height of their career. Tom Brady, though, is sort of stuck between the two. The 45-year-old just had his toughest 23rd season with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, getting beat down to the ground almost half of the season. Should Brady just hammer it when the iron's hot, or should he ride out the wind to eternal glory? People are asking, and analysts are simply tired of giving their 2 cents every day about what the quarterback can potentially do. Those with better sports brains think that there was sort of a finality in the quarterback's tone in the post-match press conference. But could this mean other things? Of course. Since he's going to be a free agent, he was probably talking about a farewell from the Buccaneers rather than football itself. Which means Brady with another team? A better one, perhaps? Brady's season, both on and off the field, wasn't ideal. He has not only struggled with injuries, but also posted the first losing record of his career. Age is finally catching up with him, or this may not be the right team for him. If Brady thinks that he absolutely needs to get out of the sport on a high note, the conditions need to be perfect for him. A fresh start could bring him the redemption he needs because experts think his arm still has it in it. And let's not forget, Brady can also make it on TV. Of course, there are various career options for Brady after football. He already has several successful business ventures going on for him. But let's face it, there is nothing better than getting into TV. His backup plan already consists of a jaw-dropping $375 million 10-year deal with Fox Sports. If Brady decides to retire, he can step right in as the lead NFL analyst on Fox Sports. Or he can simply have a Netflix docuseries made about him. So that's what's happening in the life of the great Tom Brady. But we can't wait to see what he does next. Till then, see ya in the next video.